Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a tag video and it is the 10 things YouTube has taught me. I originally seen this over on Jam Beauty's channel. I will link her video down below so you can go and check that out. It's quite fun. It seemed just something fun to do and you got to know me a wee bit better and various things I've learnt along the way. The first thing I wanted to mention was blending, and mainly that means blending eyeshadows, and I definitely learnt a lot from watching YouTube videos and discovering I should really blend my eyeshadows more, and also blending with a sort of crease colour. So I've just got my basics palette from Urban Decay, but just having nice crease colours to blend with and having paler colours to blend up into your brow to soften everything out, it greatly improved my makeup application, just learning how to blend, and also blending your foundation and your blush and all the good stuff basically. The second thing I learned from YouTube was it's okay to be experimental with your makeup. So wearing bright colours for eyeshadows or a bright lip, different colours on your eyes, learning all the different techniques from really good makeup artists on YouTube and how to blend everything again and make it look really good. So not that I'm there yet, but I'm learning, but I've just learned it's okay to be experimental with your makeup. The third thing I have learnt from YouTube is to use a setting powder, but to use a setting powder only where I really need it. So for example, I have oily combination skin, and of course my T-zone is quite oily, so I will only ever generally set my face. I will use my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil generally, and this brush, this is just the Flawless face brush from Bare Minerals as well, and I will use that just on my T-zone and I'll slightly dab it in like that. So I'm not using it all over my face, so my face doesn't end up looking too cakey or anything like that. Another one, face related, it's buffing in foundation and using a beauty sponge. Buffing in foundation, this was a great discovery for me on YouTube. Previous I was using sort of flat foundation brush and couldn't quite get it as even as I would like, and then I discovered buffing brushes and it's just so much easier to apply liquid foundation or anything like that. It's great, so handy. And of course I have a beauty sponge, and when you dampen it, it gets larger. This is so good for using all over your face afterwards, just to even everything out and to help everything sink in nicely and not look too cakey. Just, yeah, great discovery there. The next one is actually cleaning my makeup brushes. I never really washed my makeup brushes before I started to watch YouTube and everything. I never did that. I didn't really think about it. I just never cleaned them. So now I clean them every week with baby shampoo and my MAC brush cleanser and everything, so they get really good clean once a week, and I do spot cleaning and everything now. So yeah, I was really bad at washing my makeup brushes. The sixth thing I learnt from YouTube was double cleanse. Double cleanse is now actually part of my vocabulary. I have a few cleansers here. Clinique, really good for taking your makeup off initially, just to remove everything, and then I like to use something like the Superfacialist Vitamin C Brightening Skin Renew Cleansing Oil. Bit of a mouthful there, but this is a nice oil just to use afterwards. It leaves your skin nice and soft and gets rid of any leftover debris. And I also use facial washes. This is from Sanctuary. It's a fresh faced purifying wash, and this is a lovely cleanser as well. I generally use this in the mornings, but it's very handy in the evenings if you just want to freshen yourself up again. So those are great cleansers, and of course there's always a face cloth involved. Now I'm on number 7. The 7th thing YouTube has taught me is using eyeshadow for a liner. So nice colourful eyeshadow. I've just grabbed this palette. This is from Urban Decay. It's the Vice 2 palette, and it's got some lovely bright colours that you may not necessarily wear all over your lid, but you can use them as eyeliners. I've done that today, not with anything from this palette, but I've used really nice eyeshadows as eyeliners, and it looks really nice, I think. So handy if you just want a nice pop of colour on a neutral eye, you just fancy a bit of bright eyeshadow underneath your eye or on top. It's a great way to add a bit of colour to your eye look. Now for actually doing YouTube, this is more of a thing I've learnt the more I've done YouTube, is to prep. And this is a notebook that lives in my bag. It's really well used at this point. It's a bit dire looking, but it works. It's nice and handy to have. If you have an idea, you can just pop it all in here. I have a to-do list, and then I also, you know, make notes on ideas and things I want to talk about if I'm doing reviews and stuff. So handy to have a notebook, but it is important, however you do it, to prep before you do a video, so you know what points you want to cover or products you really want to talk about, so you don't forget about it. You put it in a list, you will do it. It's a good thing if you're doing YouTube and blogging and stuff. It's very handy to have a notebook and to prep before you do a video or write a blog post. Now the next thing I've actually been introduced, because of YouTube and various blogs that I read, I've been introduced to so many new brands that I would never have experimented with if it wasn't for the various reviews that I've seen, and you know, things that I've just generally discovered, brands I've just learned about through YouTube, like Emma Hardy. I don't think I would have ever discovered Emma Hardy if it wasn't for YouTube and Blogland. And loads of brands like Sleek and MUA and various other, you know, sort of high-end and lower-end products. I would never have tried out half of them if it wasn't for YouTube. The last thing that I wanted to mention that I've learned from YouTube is that I'm not alone. That is quite nice to be part of a beauty community, and I chat to some of you when you comment on my videos and stuff, and chat to you on Twitter. I've met so many nice people, and I follow so many YouTubers and bloggers that do really lovely things all about beauty, and it just makes me so happy to know that I'm not alone in my love of beauty products. So that is it for this video, the 10 things that YouTube has taught me. If you have any sort of comments below, what have you learned from YouTube, you can let me know down below. That would be really cool. I will try to remember to link Jam Beauty's video, as I said. I will link that down in the description. But that is it. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and yeah, so please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!